Nope.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Nursing Struggles. So today I have some tips for you guys. Alright, so I will be referring to my phone because the tips are typed on my phone. I have too much in this brain of mine to remember. Let's get right into it. Number 1, prepare yourself for class. Guys, this is important. It's a really good tip. I personally did not start doing this until I got into nursing school. When I say prepare yourself for class, I mean print your notes, read the chapters, skim or read the chapters because we have like very long chapters in nursing school, and take notes from your reading. If something stands out to you, write it down or type it up in some notes, okay? Take some notes from your reading because it's so boring for me personally to just read, you know? So take some notes. Let's get into number 2. Get a book of NCLEX style practice questions. Okay, guys. So the textbook is given to you and it's very boring, okay? So I have a book of NCLEX style questions. Right now I'm in med-surg, so I'll show you my med-surg one, and I have tabbed it out, okay? I have multiple tabs referring to every section that, you know, for the whole entire course. So these books are really good because they provide you with rationales at the end. I don't know if you can see that. I'm so sorry if you can't. There are also test-taking hints. Get you one of these, okay? It helps me tremendously. I got one for psych last semester, and it really helped me pass the course. I'm just using this semester, but I have been through it. I cracked it open today so I can tell you guys about it. Medical surgical nursing, made incredibly easy. Get this book, okay? You know that dry, boring textbook? This is so much better. It has pictures, and I don't know what type of learner you are, but I'm a visual learner, auditory. I'm a mix of every learner, okay? And this really helped me. This is a game changer, okay? It will break it down for you. I mean, all the way down, okay? So get you one of these. They have one for psych too. And this is really it's really good. Write or type your notes in different colors, okay? This is just for me. I don't know if you guys, you know, I don't know how you study. I don't know if colors help you retain the information. For me, colors help me retain the information, like literally highlighters, different color pens. I have transitioned into more typing my notes lately because it's just a whole bunch to write, you know? So I have typed them lately, and my favorite color to type in is purple, okay? So if I have information that like the teacher said is going to be on the test or something, I either highlight it in purple or I type it in purple. That's just the color for me that just stays in my head, okay? Next tip. Record your lecture if you can. Some professors do not allow you to record your lectures. Record their lectures, sorry. And that's fine. But if you can record your lectures, record them. And I don't know, some people say go take a walk and listen to your lectures. That's cool. But what I do is I re-listen to my lectures and follow along with my notes and add in any information that I may have missed the first time. Because I can't just listen to my lectures again and just, you know, go for a walk. I have to be with my notes and adding in more information that I may have missed. Tip 5. Okay. There are, I don't have my textbook with me, but there are practice questions in the back of the chapters. And my professor assigns us readings and also assigns us certain questions in the back of the chapters. So if your teacher does that, or if they assign you a chapter to read, take a look at the questions in the back. You may see them again. And like my textbook doesn't have a rationale for the answers, but refer to another source and I'm sure you can find the rationale to the answers. So take a look at those questions. They assign you the readings for a reason. That's where they're getting their information. Important tip number 6. Study up to 2 hours at a time, okay guys? It's very important to take breaks while you are studying. After about an hour and a half, you're really not retaining the information anymore. So it's important to take breaks. If you want to take just like a maybe 30-minute break, 15-minute break, whatever. It's very important to take breaks while you're studying because your brain will shut down at one point and you won't be able to retain the information. I know this is true for me. I know there are a few people who can just hard down study like 12 hours, 8 hours. That's not me, okay? I have to take breaks and, reward myself and all kind of stuff, okay? So take breaks, take a coffee break, take a break, go outside, walk. Just make sure you're taking breaks. Like, don't overload your brain, okay? Tip number 7, try to study or review something every day. I don't mean hardcore studying, memorizing, making sure just review something. Or like today, for instance, I referred to my medical surgical nursing made incredibly easy book. I read over a couple of things that we were learning about. We're on cancer and neuro and ICP and all that. So I read over that in here. I took a couple practice question tests and tested myself on the information to make sure I knew it. Or review your notes. I make study notes. I think that's one of my tips, but I'll get into that later. But review your notes or your PowerPoint or whatever. Just put the information into your brain to keep it going, Now, with that being said, no one's perfect. So I put it in my mind that I'm going to study or review something every day so that if I miss one day, I'm okay. Okay? Don't freak out if you miss one day because you have a headache or you're tired. That's why you put it in your mind to review or study something every day, because by the time that day comes, you're okay and you can take a break. So don't stress out. Make a study guide. This is what I was going into a little bit earlier. I usually take the information from the PowerPoint, my readings, and anything she may have said in class, like this will be on the test, or don't memorize this, be familiar with this, stuff like that. I do incorporate that in, and I take all of that information and I retype it and add in my notes from my readings or any extra notes I may have, and I make study guides. My study guides are very colorful, okay? Purple, I told you, purple is my color. I just love purple. I like to highlight the headings. I mean, maybe I can do a video and show you guys how I make my study guides. That might be a good video. I'm probably gonna film a video of how I do my study guides just in case you're interested. Study groups. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. Study groups don't work for me. They just don't. I don't know why. I mean, I tried to make them work. And I've had some really good study groups where, we would practice questions and go over the information, but it just doesn't work for me. Now, I do have study partners. That works better for me, like just one person and myself going over the information, but study groups just don't work for me. If they work for you, utilize them. Do whatever you can to pass. What I do is I like to teach the information once I have studied it, gone over it, rewrote my notes. If you know the information well enough, you should be able to teach someone else. Okay, for instance, I teach my fiance or my 6-year-old. I even teach my 1-year-old sometimes. But I mean, you can teach your dog. Like, they don't have to answer you back. As long as you know that you're giving them the correct information and you're able to teach it, then you know that you know it well enough to teach. In nursing school, the questions are different, okay? So they're application style questions. So it's not just regurgitation. It's not just, okay, what is this? It's this patient has a blood pressure of this and a pulse of this, and these are their labs, and what would you do first? And all of these are correct. A, B, C, and D are correct, okay? But what would you do first? What's your priority? Keep that in mind that these are application style questions. So when you're teaching the information, you want to be able to apply this to different scenarios. My last tip is use outside resources for clarification. So just to give you some examples, and I'll probably put them in the description box below. For example, registered nurse RN, she's really good at explaining different concepts, and also she has different quizzes, like so that you can quiz yourself after you watch the video. Those are very helpful, okay? They're so helpful. Toot RN, I think it's Toot RN. She's another YouTuber who explains and teaches. She does more of like NCLEX style questions, and she goes through them with you and actually, you know, breaks it down and explains to you why the correct answer is the correct answer and why the other answers aren't correct. So she's really good. Toot RN. There's an app that you can download. I'm just trying to find it. Hold on. Picmonic. Okay, this is the app, and what you do is they have daily quizzes for you. You can go in. I don't know how to share my screen and all that yet, but I promise y'all I will learn, okay? And I will get better lighting. I will learn how to share my screen. I will learn all of that, okay? I'm just starting out, bear with me. But anyway, this is a really cool app, and it asks you in the beginning when you first download it, are you a nursing student or are you an NP student? So you can use it for nurse practitioner school. And they have different courses that you can take. So these are the different courses, if you can see it. And yeah, it's awesome. Like they even have the books on here, like the NCLEX RN examination books like I was showing you earlier. And you go through, and it's a story. They have these different sections. I know you can't see, I'm sorry. I'm going to put the link down below if I can. It's called Picmonic, Picmonic. They have different categories, and with the categories you just press it and it gives you like a little story. Let me just press anything really quick to show you guys. These are the stages of hypothermia, okay? And I'm going to play it.
The human body operates most efficiently at around 37.
I'm not going to let you listen to the whole thing because that's boring. But it gives you these little pictures so that you can remember this information. It's so cool. Now, it may not work for you, but if you're a visual learner, this is great, okay? And it also gives you daily quizzes. You can look it up on your computer. And yeah, so those were the 10 tips I had. If you have any questions, please leave it in the comments below, and like this video. Please subscribe if you want to join my nursing journey. This is Nursing Struggles. It's called Nursing Struggles because you're gonna see me and my struggle with my nursing journey. And also this is a channel where I want us to all be able to be like a little community and help each other through our nursing journeys. So subscribe, join us, like this video, and I will be coming out with more videos. And if you have any ideas, put them below. Thank you.